exclusive coverage of men's soccer right here on CSI Sportsnet. This afternoon, the College of Staten Island will take on CCNY. Here today is its Senior Day 2019 here at the CSI Soccer Complex. Hi, everybody. I'm Mike Babuski, and we're just getting ready to have the Senior Day ceremonies this afternoon with Athletic Director Charles Gomes, head men's soccer coach John Tardy, and Joe Foreman as we get set to honor 5 seniors on the College of Staten Island here this afternoon. With the ceremony about to get underway, we will turn the ceremonies over to Joe Foreman.
Midfielder number 9, Chris Vendra. Senior is also a player who has been in a Dolphins uniform for only the last 2 seasons. We will be saying goodbye to him prematurely as he approaches graduation this spring. Like his teammates, he too has been a mainstay in the lineup, appearing in 31 games, making a total of 18 starts. Numbers that tell you he's been forced, both as a starter and as a fresh leg reserve when called upon. His plays at the top of the midfield and the offensive front line make him a big target for scoring chances, and that's exactly what he provides each game. In his rich career, he has garnered 9 goals and 5 assists, including a trio of goals this season on just 13 shots on target. 2 of his 3 goals have been game winners this season, noting that he is quick to strike when CSI needs that quality goal. His incredible shot power makes him dangerous from anywhere on the pitch, and the coaches know that his creative footwork and ability to oftentimes make something out of nothing are the reason why he has logged over 1,500 minutes on the pitch. Let's give it up for our senior from Staten Island, midfielder number 7, Carlos Montesinos.
So Montesinos, the second player honored here this afternoon, Chris Vendra the first, and 2 real strong players for the Dolphins. 2 players the Dolphins are going to miss.
Our 4-year power who has been entrenched on the back line at CSI and is oftentimes a last line of defense for a strong CSI defensive side. As a defender, his job is not to wow you with gaudy offensive numbers. Rather, it's his consistent call to make those around him better and his stopper abilities that make him a backbone to what the team does game in and game out. Oftentimes, never leaving the field, he has made 64 appearances for the Dolphins in his career and a total of 49 starts. He has accumulated 1 career point and just 2 career attempts on net, but his home is in the backfield, and as a goalkeeper's best friend, he has racked up over 3,200 minutes played, consistently tackling and interrupting would-be rushes up the field. His coaches credit him as being a quiet leader who simply gets the job done and is not afraid to get involved in the action, always ready, able, and willing to accept the responsibilities assigned to him, making him an instant leader on a team bursting with talent. Indeed, his spot on that back line will be missed when we say goodbye to him at season's end. Let's hear it for senior defender from Staten Island, New York, number 21, Eric Condi.
Eric Condi being honored now, 4-year player for the Dolphins. Really a great career. Played up and down the field for the Dolphins. Another strong player.
Our 4th senior needs little introduction. A record-breaking midfielder from Staten Island, he is a decorated playmaker who is oftentimes the center of the action for CSI. Last year, this young man led the entire nation in assists per game, racking up 16 in total, the second highest total in CSI single-season history. And with 3 more this season, his 26 career assists is a CSI record. He hasn't been shy about putting the ball in the back of the cage either, as he leads the team in 2019 with 5 goals. And his 25 all-time rank him 10th here at CSI. The reigning CSI Male Athlete of the Year is also the reigning CUNYAC Player of the Year and a 2-time CUNYAC All-Star. Made even more impressive by the fact that he has missed an entire year due to injury. He is proof that hard work, dedication, and relentless pursuit of perfection leads to greatness. It will be incredibly difficult to overcome his loss next season and replace his presence as a highlight reel worthy player who oftentimes makes the impossible seem possible. As he gets set for his final game at home, let's welcome a senior midfielder from Staten Island, number 16, Philip Lefkowitz.
Not much more you could say after that introduction there of Philip Lefkowitz. What a career as a CSI Dolphin.
Our next senior has been labeled the heart and soul of the team by his coaches, the epitome of what a College of Staten Island student athlete is all about. Tremendous gameplay, a force in the classroom and in the community, an unequivocal leader in and out of the clubhouse. He has been a consistent in the lineup, making 59 starts in his 67 all-time appearances. Primarily used as a defender and a defensive midfielder, he has logged 3 goals and 3 assists in that span, including one of CSI's biggest goals of the season last year, a late second-half strike to send their CUNYAC semifinal game into overtime, a game CSI would ultimately win. Indeed, he is a player that makes every opportunity count, as evidenced by his 12 career shots on goal. For his career, he will finish with over 4,000 minutes played, and the results show that once he steps onto the field, he rarely steps off. The fact that he wears the captain's band is proof that the coaches believe he is an extension of the staff when out on the pitch. CSI will be hard-pressed to find an equal to him to take his place in years to come, not just on the field, but most importantly, off of it. Your senior defender from Staten Island, New York, number 11, team captain Ryan Lehman.
Another great player coming over, getting introduced. His final home game here as a senior. You look out onto the pitch, and
those are our 5
you see those 5 senior players.
We also want to mention
that's a team right there that you could really go out and be competitive with.
He's not graduating from CSI. Not
5 players the Dolphins are going to miss. Now a special honoree here this afternoon.
Are a part of, but he is graduating from Team Impact, the team that brought him here to CSI. Anthony Del Rey and his family came to us in 2017, and through Team Impact, he will continue to be a part of our program as long as he wants, and we hope that's for a very long time. Anthony's family has shared Anthony's story with us and their fight against Shrunken Diamond Syndrome. It's a battle that they are winning, and we are so glad to be a part of their team during this process. So our seniors today want to present a Senior Day poster to Anthony Del Rey and his family now, and congratulate him for his graduation from Team Impact. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Anthony and the Del Rey family. Anthony is joined on the pitch by his brother Nicholas, and they will be presented a Senior Day frame, as of all of our 2019 graduating class.
So the final pictures being taken out here on the pitch as Senior Day 2019 here at the College of Staten Island for the men's soccer team. And, you heard the introductions there from Joe Foreman. And what a class it is. Carlos Montesinos, who's actually leaving and graduating a little bit early this year at the College of Staten Island. Chris Vendra, Ryan Lehman, Eric Condi, and Philip Lefkowitz. So, quite a lineup there for the College of Staten Island as now the officials head out onto the center of the pitch, and we're just going to be a few moments away from the start of today's game as we're going to have the players introduced out on the field. And, for the College of Staten Island, they're coming into the game here this afternoon looking to break a 2-game losing streak, but both of those losses on the road against top-flight Division II teams going on the road. Monday losing to Wilmington by a score of 6-0, but, then coming out and playing a real strong game on the road at Doms Ferry, facing number 11 Mercy College. And, really Dolphins in that game giving Mercy all they wanted. They kept the game scoreless and, played fairly even throughout, a little bit of an edge for Mercy College. And, it took Mercy College into the 63rd minute before Ignacio Magnata finally was able to break through with his 6th goal of the season. And the Dolphins lost a heartbreaking game on the road by a final score of 1-0 And the Dolphins now looking to come back, get back on the scoreboard. They haven't scored a goal in the last couple of games, and they'll face old foe CCNY here this afternoon in their home finale. CCNY coming in struggling on the year, 2-10 so far this year, but they're 2-2 in their last 4 wins over Medgar Evers and York College. So CCNY coming into today's game with a little bit of momentum and, playing here at the College of Staten Island in, really what could be the final home game against a CCNY opponent, with the Dolphins at least affiliated within the conference. The Dolphins' last game was scheduled against Baruch College. That game canceled. We'll get into the scheduling a little bit later, but let's go down and get you the starting lineups here for this afternoon's game. And we'll start here with the CCNY Beavers, as Kepa Lisiak will be the starter in goal. The remainder of the starters for the Beavers here this afternoon: Darko Delano, Nicholas Arielis. It'll be Alan Sigalnitsky, Babakor Jayet, John Yari, Nicholas Karukut, George Navarez, Eric Jimenez, Amadou Barry, and Ryan Canatral, the head coach, longtime head coach, we should mention, of the CCNY Beavers, Roberto Ignacolo. For the College of Staten Island here this afternoon, as we mentioned, looking to bounce back after dropping their last couple of games. Christian Carlucci will get the start in goal today. Jake Folds has been getting a lot of action in goal here for the Dolphins this year as well. It'll be Carucci starting the home finale for the Dolphins. The remainder of the starting lineup: number 5, Daniel Agulo; number 6, Mamadou Sow; number 7, Carlos Montesinos; number 8, Patrick Longo; number 9, Chris Vendra; number 11, Ryan Lehman; number 16, Philip Lefkowitz; number 17, Wilson Quintero; number 21, Eric Condi; and number 25, Jamil Peterson. The 7-year head coach of the CSI Dolphins, John Tardy, as we get ready now for the national anthem. So we'll step aside for the playing of our national anthem.
Hobra, a taco joint, Staten Island, where we're proud to have shared our family-first spirit with people from throughout New York City and the world. With indoor dining available both at the bar and on the floor. Or step outside for additional seating and an outdoor bar. Serving beer that's crisp, ice cold, and worthy of a day at the beach. Cocktails that explode with flavor. And great food made with the freshest and healthiest ingredients available. Events feature food and drink specials, live music, and the best of Staten Island nightlife. Your CSI Student ID saves you 10% on your dining order at Hobra. Visit us at 412 Forest Avenue, Staten Island.
When your car is damaged, where you take it is your decision. But insurance companies would like you to think otherwise. While they may have a lot of pull, it may not always be in the best interest of your car. Your car will be fixed right and on time. What insurance company can argue with that?
Call Dependable Auto Body at 718-447-4898.
The Kettle Black on Staten Island, a top 5 wing joint in America by Food and Wine magazine. Serving daily lunch and dinner at the bar or on the floor. Perfect for family and group parties with top shelf drink and delicious food. From great times with good friends. Live sports and watch parties. To Staten Island's hottest nightlife. The Kettle Black features live music and DJs weekly. The Kettle Black features daily and nightly food and drink specials. The best Staten Island has to offer is at the Kettle Black. We'll see you there at the Kettle Black, located on 415 Forest Avenue, Staten Island.
We're back, and we're just moments away from the start of this afternoon's game between the College of Staten Island and CCNY. The College of Staten Island looking to break their two-game losing streak, two tough losses on the road against very tough Division II opponents, as the College of Staten Island continuing to develop a solid program. And as we mentioned a little bit earlier, coming off of a huge performance on the road in Dobbs Ferry, as the Dolphins were able to come away with a big victory by the score of dropped the game, I should say, by a final of 1-0. Beautiful sunshiny day here this afternoon as the College of Staten Island and CCNY underway here this afternoon. Beavers with the first possession of the afternoon, but the Dolphins able to come away with the steal before the ball is played back in goal to Lisiak. Lehman with his first touch of the afternoon, playing the ball across into midfield, and now the Dolphins will come up here on the near side of the field. Angulo with a nice give and go as he gets the ball just outside the penalty area. He centers it in the box, a wide open opportunity and a goal. So the College of Staten Island wasting no time here this afternoon, getting the ball right down the pitch. And it doesn't even take a minute for the College of Staten Island to go out in front by the score of 1-0. Big start here for the College of Staten Island here this afternoon. We'll have to get you the goal scorer in just a minute. The Dolphins lead here by a score of 1-0, and we mentioned the Dolphins going a couple of games without a goal, and ball played down now onto the far side of the field, as now it's the Beavers looking to break in, and coming out quickly for the Dolphins is keeper Christian Carlucci.
Dolphins goal, his sixth of the season, scored by senior number 16, Philip Lefkowitz.
So Philip Lefkowitz once again with another beautiful goal for the Dolphins as they go out in front now by a score of 1-0. Lefkowitz his sixth of the year. One of 5 Dolphins honored here today for Senior Day. As the Dolphins looking to attack once again, and we're going to have the flag up, and we're going to have our first foul of the afternoon, and that'll be on George Navarez as he picks up the foul, and it's going to give the Dolphins an opportunity for a free kick all the way over on the far side of the field, but certainly in a position to put the ball in plenty of danger here. The Dolphins getting ready to take the free kick. It looks like it'll be Lefkowitz playing the ball right into the center of the field. The ball's going to be headed away that time. That was Arcilis heading the ball out of bounds, and that's going to give away a corner kick. So the Dolphins continuing to put a lot of heavy pressure on the Beavers here early in this match. Joined us late. You missed the Senior Day ceremonies here. Dolphins honoring 5 players here this afternoon, and coming out and getting a quick goal by Philip Lefkowitz, and really have kept the ball down on the Beaver side of the field here early in this first half. Quintero looking to play that ball across, but instead the Beavers able to play that ball back As Arcilis with the ball, playing it now out onto the far side of the field over to Navarez. As the Beavers look to set up, but the ball taken away once again. As the Dolphins continuing to put pressure on this Beaver defense. Amadou Barry looking to play it forward. As the Beavers get the ball out into midfield, but that's as far as they go. Both teams trading possessions in the midfield now, and now the Beavers looking to swing the ball across and set up now on the near side of the field. Arcilis with the ball. And now the ball's going to be played back by the Beavers, and Dolphins looking to break all the way in that time. A nice play by Patrick Longo. And the ball's going to be played out in towards the midfield. And now So will play the ball back on the far side of the field and play it back to Carucci. Dolphins breaking out fast here this afternoon. Coming up and having a little bit more space than they did earlier in the week, and putting a lot of pressure here on the Beavers as Ryan Canterell will throw the ball in. He's looking to get it to Yuri, but instead the ball's going to be given away to Angulo. Lefkowitz flying in, passes it in front. He was looking for Montesinos, but the flag up, and the Dolphins called for the offsides. Cantrell trying to work against Peterson. Nice play that time by DeLeo to come through. Beavers putting pressure on here for the first time as Jaite looking to get the ball in front. Instead, the Dolphins able to clear away. Nice play that time by Navarez, able to steal the ball and coming in and flying in on the play. That time for the Beavers is Signalnitsky. And the Dolphins are going to get called for the foul. And this will give the Beavers an opportunity to play the ball right on goal or in front as we head into the 7th minute of this first half. Looks like Signalnitsky might take the free kick here. He will, as he bends that ball in towards goal, and Carucci scrambling over to the near post, but the shot deflected and goes wide. So that's going to result now in a corner kick. So 2 opportunities on 2 back-to-back set pieces here for the Beavers as they look to get some offensive attacks on the Dolphins here for the first time this afternoon. Ball's going to be played now by Yari. Right in front, headed away that time nicely. Defensively by the Dolphins, as that was Lefkowitz coming all the way back to knock the ball away. Delano in the corner. Ball knocked out of bounds, but this time it'll be a free kick for the Dolphins. So a couple of nice opportunities for the Beavers as they draw a penalty on the Dolphins. And then a free kick off of the opportunity, but that's all they can make out of it. So now it'll be the Dolphins in possession. Nice move in midfield by Vendra on the play. Gets the ball out over to Condi. Condi's pass in towards the center is going to be stolen away by Canatrol. And now the Beavers looking to play the ball in midfield, as that's Navarez. Navarez pass back to Cantrell is going to be played back now to Lasiak, who has to play it with his foot, and he does into midfield. Vendra looking to work the ball across the field now. And the Dolphins now looking to attack on the far side. A nice pass in front. And that ball's going to be kicked out of bounds, and it'll be a free kick now for the Beavers. Beavers play the ball out onto the near side of the field. Angulo steals the ball away, looks to play it in front. It's going to be knocked away and played back now by Vendra. Vendra to Montesinos. He turns and fires and knocks that one wide. So Montesinos turning in the center of the field off the pass from Angulo, but fires it wide. And it looks like it'll be a corner kick now for the Dolphins as Lefkowitz will come over and take this one from the near side of the field. Second corner kick of the afternoon for the Dolphins, who lead by a score of 1-0 on the Lefkowitz goal. Nice pass that time in front by Lehman, but the header knocked wide. As the Dolphins with an opportunity, that feed right into the center of the box, but the header over the top. And it'll be a free kick now for the Beavers, who play it up to the far side this time and give the ball away to Lefkowitz. Lefkowitz looking to center it in front, instead coming over to cut it out as Arcilis, who plays the ball into the center of the field. Yori with the ball, looking to play it in front, instead coming over is Montesinos, who's been very active here so far this afternoon. And he plays that onto the feet of Jaite, but Jaite losing possession, and now Beavers getting it back once again as it's Yori feeding it over to DeLeo. Barry looking to play that ball up front. Instead, it's going to be a little bit too far ahead of DeLeo, and it'll be a throw-in here for the Beavers. Cantrell throws the ball in. Instead, the Dolphins steal it away. It's Arcilis letting the ball go out of bounds. And Cantrell will throw it in. Peterson heading it away. Cantrell playing the ball down. 50-50 ball. Montesinos coming back, playing it in midfield. And he'll work the ball back to So on the far side. And Gulo looking to play that ball on the far side. He gets the ball off the deflection. And he'll look to set up the Dolphin offense once again. Dolphins cross the ball all the way over now to Condi. Who'll pass it up now to Peterson. Back to Condi. Condi, a nice move that time. Past a couple of Beaver defenders. Venger, a beautiful feed inside to Lefkowitz, who rolls it in the net. A beautiful pass and goal that time by the College of Staten Island. A picture-perfect play by Philip Lefkowitz. He's going to pick up his second goal of the year, the 7th of the season. And that was just a awesome play that time by the Dolphins as Lefkowitz timed his run perfectly and got it in position. And you know, Lysiak came out and he did really all he could do on it, but Lefkowitz just too much. Is Phil in his final home game as a CSI Dolphin with 2 big goals here already. And we're just in the 12th minute of play as the Dolphins lead by a score 2-0. That one, really a picture-perfect play by the Dolphins. So Lefkowitz with the goal. And now the Beavers looking to come back now from a 2-0 deficit. That's Amadou Barry looking to play it. And the ball ends up out of bounds, and the Dolphins will get the free kick here. It's the Beavers with an opportunity. Dolphins really coming out strong here offensively this afternoon. Philip Lefkowitz coming up big. Dolphins now lead by a score of 2-0 as Montesinos looking to volley the ball forward. It's knocked away. And Dolphins looking to attack once again. Now it's Peterson on the near side. Peterson looking to make a move. Instead, it's Cantrell with a nice defensive play to knock it out of bounds. And Dolphins will throw it in deep inside Beaver territory. Condi will run up to throw it in here for the Dolphins and play it over to Peterson. Peterson looking to turn his way inside. Good defensive play that time by CCNY to deny Jamal Peterson. Now it's going to be played up to Jaita, but it's going to get knocked out of bounds, and it'll be another throw in here for the Dolphins as it's Vendra playing the ball across now to Quintero. Quintero with a little bit of space, looking to roll the ball forward. Instead, that one will be cut away by Yuri, who will work the ball back to Arcilis and back onto goal now as Dolphins continue to put a lot of pressure on this Beaver defense. And a nice play that time by the Beavers to look to work the ball out. Arcilis with the ball. Arcilis with space. Dolphins trying to clog up the passing lanes. Able to knock it away to Montesinos. Now it's Vendra who will work the ball across the field. And the Dolphins will look to set up once again Angulo. Nice pass inside. Once again, it's Vendra that time coming in and didn't get all of it. And the Beavers able to make the save on the ball. As Lesniak able to make the play. Long pass now down to Delano. Looking to play a give and go that time with Jaita. Now DeLeo looking to feed that ball in front, but Carlucci there to prevent that ball from going across the goal mouth and making a strong play in goal for the Dolphins. And now he'll look to punt the ball away. Long punt now down the far side of the field is Montesinos looking to play that one, and Dolphins looking to now play that ball in midfield, and now it's Angulo looking to turn. He spins past a couple of Beaver defenders, but his pass can't get through. And Barry plays the ball away. Now Dolphins doing a nice job in the midfield. They're really just cruising through it. Able to go from the defensive side offensively with a couple of strong passes. And they've been able to get deep inside Beaver territory here through the first 16 minutes of play, as we're going to have a whistle and a foul called on the play. As Amadou Barry will pick up the foul, and that will lead to a free kick opportunity for the Dolphins. Looks like Lehman's going to come over and survey that one. Beautiful mid-October afternoon here at the CSI Soccer Complex. Should mention the women's soccer team out in Brooklyn this afternoon. That game underway. We'll see if we can get you an update as that ball is played into the center of the field but knocked away by the Beaver defense. And now it's Peterson. Peterson, a nice move past Delano. He throws the ball into the center of the field. Instead, it'll be cleaned away by the Dolphins. Oh, and the Beavers will throw the ball in. Ryan Canowell throw the ball in. And now the Beavers will look to play that one through. And Condi will throw it in. Condi throwing it back, and it'll be Lehman to play it now for the Dolphins. Now into the center of the field for Vendra. Vendra, a lot of open space through that midfield, and now rolling the ball through as the Dolphins attacking once again that pass in front. And Amadou Barry there to knock the ball away nicely to Yuri. Yuri rolling the ball across into the midfield. Now it'll be Arcilis to play the ball back on over to the near side. And that pass is stolen away once again by Peterson over to Angulo. Vendra looking to thread that ball through. The Dolphins able to turn and fire, and that one goes off the crossbar. I believe that was Vendra with that blast on net. The official going to rule that he just blasted that one off the crossbar. And the Beavers throwing the ball up the near side. As it's Canarol playing it up to Yori. Yori can't keep it in play. And Condi will throw the ball in for the Dolphins. Montesinos. Peterson on the near side of the field. He plays the ball back out over to Vendra. Dolphins look for a give and go. Instead, the ball's going to be stolen away by the Beavers. DeLeo with the ball, but he's going to have it stolen away. Nice defensive play that time by Lefkowitz. Phil all over the field, offensively and defensively here this afternoon. And Dolphins really coming out and playing strong as a unit here through the first 19 minutes. Condi. Eric working his way up the near side of the field. Delano trying to come back and pick him up. Longo. Playing the ball now out over to Laban Ryan, playing it in front. Lefkowitz coming now. It's Peterson who tried to volley it over the head. That time of Teskalinski. Instead, Dolphins get called for the foul. Yori with the ball. DeLeo over on the near side of the field, working against Peterson. And he rolls the ball back to Snilinski. Jaita. Nice pass back down to Navarez. Barry. His pass knocked away and stolen by Montesinos. Montesinos running among three Beavers. Montesinos on the far side of the field now. Rolling the ball onto the far side. I believe that's Quintero overlapping, but that pass is going to be knocked out of bounds. And the Dolphins will throw the ball in. So the Dolphins building up the attack that time on the far side of the field. Beavers playing that one out of bounds. And now the Dolphins with the throw-in, and now it's So looking to come up. So's pass is knocked away momentarily, but the Beavers able to play that ball away once again. Lefkowitz looking to roll that ball forward. Instead, it'll be knocked away. And the Beavers trying to play that one up the field. A nice pass that time up to Jaita, but he was all alone. And now So passing it on the far side. That pass rolls in front. And it's going to be knocked away by Canarol. As that time, Lesniak came out of goal. He missed it. And the Dolphins had an opportunity in front. Good defensive play by the Beavers to knock that one away, but they will give away the corner. As Lefkowitz will come over to take that corner kick. We have 23 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in this first half. Two Philip Lefkowitz goals, his 6th and 7th, have given the Dolphins a 2-0 lead. Short corner kick that time to Lehman. He blasts that one towards goal, but over the top, and it'll be a free kick now for CCNY, as we're going to have our first substitution of the game. Ronald Porcar will come in. Darko Delano will check out. And it'll be a free kick coming up here for CCNY. So playing that ball back in the center of the field. Ball gets played over that time by Lehman. Lehman also having a strong game, and really you could say that about most Dolphins so far here midway through this first half. Signalinski, a long pass down the field. Carlucci coming all the way out. Playing that one up the near side. Peterson. Nice, skillful play to play that past one Beaver, but can't get past the second. But a nice defensive play by the Dolphins once again is Lehman running up the center of the field, losing that one. And Carcutt has that one played away by Montesinos trying to time the run with Peterson. Peterson looking to work his way on Canterol. Instead, that ball's going to be played out onto the near side of the field and knocked out of bounds. As that was Porcar, who just checked into the game for CCNY. And the Beavers will get the throw in. It's Canterol throwing it in and playing it into the center to Carcutt. He'll lose possession to Longo, and the Dolphins will roll that one all the way back to Carlucci. Dolphins building up on the near side. That's Peterson. Peterson working against Canterol. Those two have been battling throughout this first half. And the ball's going to be rolled back. A beautiful pass that time by Vendra, but just a little bit too far ahead. And Lesniak able to come out and play that one for the Beavers. Carcutt. He was looking for Jimenez. He gets the ball back now. Beavers looking to play that one back to the net. Montesinos putting pressure on the Beavers. Long pass now up the center of the field. Nice play that time by So. Beavers were looking for the quick counterattack and almost had it, but So able to make the play. Now Montesinos coming in, breaking past Lesniak, but just not able to control it. That ball will go over the end line out of bounds, and it will be substitution time here. So for the Dolphins, Javier Campos will check into the game. So Nicholas Carcutt will check out now for the Beavers. As the clock continues to wind down here in this first half, Dolphins lead 2-0. Entertaining first half. Dolphins up in front quickly, getting a goal in the first minute of play. Lefkowitz his sixth. And then he followed up with his seventh on a beautiful goal, and that's where we are. Just over 19 minutes remaining here in this first half. Dolphins putting a lot of pressure on the Beavers defense. The Beavers able to come up and make a couple of plays of their own, but not really able to get a real good final touch on one yet. And the Dolphins lead 2-0. And here come the Beavers looking, as that's Yori looking to fly down the field, but his pass a little bit too far ahead, and that Dolphin defense has been very strong this afternoon as Condi playing that ball back. Quintero looking to play it away, not able to do so, as going down hard on the play will be Yori, and the Dolphins will pick up the foul. So free kick coming up here for the Beavers. Once again, they take a short one. And the Dolphins able to come away with the play. Longo, long pass down to Montesinos. He's trying to work his way in. Montesinos turning toward the center of the box. He spins and shoots. Lesniak with the save. Big play by Montesinos. He's been all over the field here this afternoon for the Dolphins. A couple of nice offensive opportunities, and that time it took a nice play in goal by Capo Lesniak, and it'll lead to a corner kick now for the Dolphins. Free kick here. The corner kick comes in into the center of the box. A lot of Dolphins there. They look to play that one in front, but the Beavers able to knock it away, and we're going to have a whistle. And it'll be a free kick here for CCNY. They take it quickly, and they're looking to work their way up the field as Peterson comes away with the ball. Peterson elbowed down to the ground that time by Yori, and this time the foul will be on the Beavers, and that will lead to a free kick here for the Dolphins. So Lehman will come over and take the free kick here for the Dolphins. And about 10 yards or so inside the touchline, just above the top of the penalty box. So Dolphins looking for a good opportunity here off this set piece. Ball rolled in front and right in, and the flag is up, though, and that goal will not count. It was a nice-looking play that time as Lehman getting the ball up to Muhammad Sow. He backheeled it into the goal, but the linesman's flag up immediately, and Dolphins looking to come back as that ball is played into midfield by the Beavers, and here come the Dolphins on the attack once again. And a nice defensive play that time by the Beavers as they look to counterattack here. Barry rolling the ball forward. It'll be knocked out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in here for CCNY. Just a couple of substitutes here for each team so far in this first half. Carucci will play the ball forward up over to Sal. And here comes the Dolphins attack once again. Instead, it's going to be knocked away and played by Cantrell. He rolls the ball back to Milinski. Now up onto the near side to Cantrell. Instead, Dolphins able to knock that ball away. Longo playing it over to Peterson. Condi. Back out over to Vendra, back to Condi. Beavers doing a nice job of pressuring the Dolphins in midfield. They've done much better at that here in the last few minutes. Doing a much better job of getting more bodies into the midfield. Dolphins for a lot of the first half able to work their way through, and that time Lehman's going to get called for the foul. Into the 31st minute here at the CSI Soccer Complex. Dolphins able to get one in that first minute. And they've played out in front all the way here this afternoon and lead 2-0. Beavers trying to fight their way through midfield. Now they're able to work the ball back over to Arcilis. Instead, that ball's going to be knocked away and fed to Montesinos. Nice sliding play that time defensively as Signalinski able to knock it away and play it to Yuri. Peterson looking to work his way past a couple of Beavers. Now working the ball onto the far side of the field. Nice defensive play by Yuri to come back and knock it away momentarily. But instead it's Lefkowitz. Lefkowitz, big foot. And a save by Lesniak. So another big offensive play by Philip Lefkowitz already with 2 goals here this afternoon. Making a big bid for his third. But freshman keeper Kepa Lesniak able to knock that one away. Lesniak, a long pass down the near side of the field. There's that foul coming in. That pass, that shot's going to be knocked away out of bounds. And the Beavers with an opportunity, but not able to really get that finishing touch once again. And it'll be a free kick coming up as Joe Borella checking in for Jamal Peterson. Peterson all over the field here in the first half. Doing a good job on the offensive end. So he'll check out here in the first half with the Dolphins leading 2-0. Condi rolling that ball back now out over to Lehman. That's Vendra with the long pass. And Lesniak there to make the play once again for CCNY. Lehman playing that one. That that free kick coming all the way down, the wind at the back. Caper Lesniak, but he's able to drill that one. 2 bounces to the goal. Quite a kick. And we're going to have a whistle here as John Yori, who's been playing a very strong game so far for CCNY, down on the field. John up on his feet. And he'll come off to the side now with 12 minutes, 14 seconds. Clock stopped here in this first half. Dolphins leading by a score of 2-0 here at the CSI Soccer Complex. So the Beavers going to choose to play with 10. And the Dolphins with the ball. Dolphins playing the ball now out onto the far side of the field as they look to attack once again, as that's Lefkowitz. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul call that time on the Beavers, so it'll be a free kick opportunity coming up here for the Dolphins. Bryant Navarro will check in at the next opportunity as Boella, his first touch, and that one's knocked away. Now it'll be Condi. Condi with some space. Condi playing it over to Montesinos. Now it's Vendra over to Longo. Campos playing the ball over. Campos over to Longo. Longo, a nice feed that time over to Vendra. Vendra with space. He plays it towards goal but doesn't get all of it. And Lesniak able to make the play for CCNY. Cantrell looking to play it in front. Instead, it's going to be knocked away nicely that time by Longo. But the Beavers able to come away with the ball. As Diallo played it forward momentarily, but now it's so for the Dolphins. And starting to see those open spaces in the center of the field now. Dolphins getting the ball and a lot of green between them and the nearest Beaver jersey. Montesinos looking to play that one through. Instead, it's Augustin who checked into the game for the Beavers, the sophomore from Port-au-Prince, knocking it away. As Bryant Navarro will check into the game. As will Tenaguai. Condi with the ball. Instead, that's going to be knocked away. And it'll be Campos with the ball now for the Dolphins. Campos playing it into the center of the field. That was Navarro looking to turn, not able to do so. And Campos with it once again. Now Vendra. Vendra with a little bit of space, drawing some attention now. Now it's going to be Lehman on the near side. Lehman looking to feed it through. Is breaking through that time was Navarro, but referee flag up. Well, the linesman flag up. Offsides called on the Dolphins. And Dolphins have done a good job here this afternoon. Just a couple of offside calls. Now the Dolphins looking to continue the attack. Playing the ball down on the far side of the field. And what a play once again. Lefkowitz breaking through, fed in front. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds. And that will result in a corner kick now for the Dolphins. As Dolphins continuing to put a lot of pressure here on this Beaver defense. And looking for that big third goal here before intermission. Boella will take the free kick here for the Dolphins. waiting for the official as is having a word with a couple of players on each side. Short corner kick now for the Dolphins as they roll it out to Lehman. Lehman looking to feed that one through. Ball bounces in the box, but no Dolphin there. And it'll be Condi now in midfield. Now it's Vendra. Vendra looking to chip it through. The flag goes up and the offside's called. As that time Boella offsides on the play. So the Beavers will have the free kick here. Dolphins coming in with a record of 6-5-1 on the year. Expect to see that game against Baruch that was canceled on Wednesday rescheduled. The Dolphins will wrap up the regular season on the road. John Jay on the 23rd, Felician College, as Lesniak coming out and making the play on that one. And Felician College up in Rutherford, New Jersey will be the final game on the schedule, currently 7:30 on October 30th. The Baruch game actually now, as I get the word from Joe Foreman, will be played here against Baruch on October 26th. So there will be an additional home game. Well, it won't be a home game. It'll be a Baruch College home game, but the Dolphins will have an opportunity to play another game here at the CSI Soccer Complex. That game will be October 26th, a week from today, against Baruch College. And just like the Dolphins and the Beavers, even more of a storied history between the Dolphins and the Bearcats. And you know, it really doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. You know, these teams, longtime rivals. Condi with the ball. Condi rolling the ball back now with Vendra. Rolled out onto the near side. That's Lehman with the ball. Ryan rolling it through to Boella. The Beavers looking for an offside call that never came. And they were fortunate to be able to knock that one away. As they kind of were looking for the linesman to call it offsides. That never happened. As now Campos will roll the ball back, and the Dolphins will look to set up once again as Boella inside the box, but he's going to get called for an offsides. We're going to head now into the 41st minute of play in this first half. Dolphins with an early goal, both goals by Philip Lefkowitz here on Senior Day at the CSI Soccer Complex. And the Dolphins in front by a score of 2-0. Lehman. Vendra with the ball. Now it's So rolling it into the center of the field. And that's Campos with a lot of room. Campos, he looked to chip the ball forward. Navarro looking to make a play on it, but a nice defensive play that time by the Beavers to knock the ball away. But Lehman able to come back and get possession for the Dolphins and play it out over to Vendra. Vendra, a nice slick move in midfield that time, but his pass is going to be cut out and knocked away by CCNY. And now we're going to have a Beaver foul that will result in a free kick for the Dolphins. Dolphins with 5 corner kicks, 4 shots on goal here this afternoon, and they haven't allowed a shot on goal, and they lead by a score of 2-0. As Ryan Lehman will take the kick here for the Dolphins. Lehman putting that one towards goal, breaking in as Boella. He's able to keep it in play for the Dolphins. Campos letting it roll up over his foot But a nice defensive play that time by Cantrell to knock the ball away for the Beavers. And now we're going to have a whistle. And this time the foul will be on the Dolphins. Cantrell with the ball, rolling the ball forward to Porcar. Instead, it's going to roll out of bounds. It'll be Boella to throw the ball in. Condi. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul on the play as Condi fouled. And Campos with the free kick for the Dolphins. Vendra working the ball onto the far side of the field. The Dolphins looking to attack as Navarro playing the ball back. But the Beavers able to come back defensively and knock that one away. And play the ball out over to Cantrell. Nice pass up the center of the field that time. Jaita playing the ball out over to Porcar. Now it's Barry. As the Beavers able to string up a couple of passes together, but moving in the wrong direction. And they'll have an opportunity to throw that one in here in the final minute 45 of half number one. Campos. Vendra. Lefkowitz fanning the ball out to Quintero. He's rolling the ball across and, well, tantalizingly close to the near post, but rolls past it, and it was Boella also streaking in, trying to tap that one home. Instead, it will end up being a free kick now for CCNY. Long free kick that time by Lesniak. He's demonstrated a strong leg, the freshman. From Nowy Skas, Poland. Beavers looking to play that one away. Instead, Condi coming up. Condi trying to play that one through, but Cantrell there to knock it away for the Beavers and play the ball up onto the Dolphin side of the field. Beavers trying to counterattack quickly. Instead, the Dolphins able to come away with possession once again. Campos turning in space. Working it out over to Condi. Condi tried to roll that one forward to Boella. Instead, it'll be Cantrell knocking it out once again. Dolphins playing it in quickly to Boella. Tried to keep that one in play. Could not. So it'll be a free kick here coming up for CCNY as we count down the final 10 seconds here of the first half, and the Dolphins will go into halftime with a 2-0 lead as Dolphins able to come out quickly, get that quick goal by Philip Lefkowitz in the first minute, and getting a second one from Lefkowitz. Lots of opportunities for the Dolphins to add goal number 3, unable to do so, but the Dolphins going into halftime with a 2-0 lead. It's going to be a 15-minute halftime here this afternoon with the College of Staten Island leading here by a score of 2-0. So what we're going to do is we're going to step aside, take a break, and we'll be back and get you ready for the start of the second half as you're watching men's soccer coverage on your voice of everything CSI Sports, CSI Sportsnet, CSIDolphins.com. for the start between the College of Staten Island and CCNY. The College of Staten Island up in front of this game by a score of 2-0 as we have an opportunity to take a look at the Dolphins scoring summary here at half number 2, or at half number 1 I should say, as it was Philip Lefkowitz in the first minute, a beautiful pass that time from Daniel Angulo to set up Lefkowitz. And, Lefkowitz, as he's done all season, you give him a little bit of space, and he's able to take advantage of it, and he drills that one into the top corner to give the Dolphins a 1-0 lead, and then another picture-perfect goal. This one came in the 12th minute of play as Chris Venger with a beautiful through ball to Lefkowitz, and he once again knocked it under the goalie. The goalie on the play, Kaper Lesenek, came out on the play and came out aggressively on Lefkowitz, but couldn't prevent Phil from sliding it under him to pick up his second goal of the game, goals number 6 and 7 on the year. And Dolphins with 2 goals in the first 12 minutes, but that would be all of the scoring in half number 1, as Dolphins able to get 8 shots in that first period compared to just 3 for the Beavers. And really, of those 3 shots, not really very many strong scoring opportunities. Dolphins 5-1, the edge in corner kicks. 2 saves credited to Kasper Lesenak. Christian Carlucci active in the first half, but not required to make a save. And both teams picked up 6 fouls in that first half. So through one half of play, the Dolphins lead by a score of 2-0. And here they come, starting out quickly in half number 2 is Lefkowitz passing that ball across and knocking that ball through. And it'll be a free kick here coming up for CCNY. And, they've been using their free kicks from goal, and a lot of those plays have been up the near or far side of the field off of short passes. The Dolphins prepared for it and have been pressuring it all day long, and now the Beavers will play that one out of bounds as Navarez looked to play it through, unable to do so, and it'll be a throw-in for the Dolphins. Not many substitutes in the first half. 3 substitutes by the Beavers, 4 for the Dolphins. Campo's playing the most of the substitutes. He played 20 minutes, and both coaches sticking with their starters. And I mentioned it earlier, but it bears mentioning again. The Dolphins will have another game here at the CSI Soccer Complex that will take place next Saturday against Baruch College. Baruch will be the home team. That was the game that was canceled earlier this week on Wednesday, but another opportunity for the to see the Dolphins here at the College of Staten Island is they have a heading attempt at goal that will go wide, and it will be a free kick coming up here for CCNY as they roll that one out now onto the far side of the field as they get that one over to Signalinski. Signalinski playing that ball back. Dolphins able to knock it away, and it'll be a throw-in now for CCNY. Just underway here at half number 2, and Dolphins here in the first couple of minutes keeping CCNY pinned back against goal. They already had a good opportunity at net on a header that went wide, so Dolphins continuing to come out and playing a strong game here this afternoon, really firing on all cylinders, putting a lot of pressure on this Beaver defense, and really looking for that third breakout goal. Beavers doing a nice job of fighting and staying in this one and looking for that goal that will bring them right back in to the game. Ball's going to be played through. Lefkowitz now looking to challenge Signalinski. Instead, it's going to be played back now. I believe that was Delano with the ball. And it's going to be now the free kick coming up here for CCNY on the foul by the Dolphins. This one they play into the box, but Dolphins will come out, play quickly and play that one as Lefkowitz looking for that one. Instead, he's knocked off the ball, and Navarez will play it forward out over to foul. Beavers looking to break through that time as Jimenez looked to play that one through. Instead, the Dolphins able to cut it out and play the ball out over to Navarro on the near side. Navarro over to Lefkowitz. Now it'll be Quintero getting the ball back. And he's going to roll it out into the center of the field to Vendra, but a nice play coming back that time by the Beavers. Instead, it's Tenapakwe to knock the ball away, and it'll be rolled on to goal, where Lesniak will be there to play it for CCNY. Beaver player down on the pitch. We'll look and see who that is. As the clock stopped now with 41 minutes and 8 seconds remaining here in half number 2. Dolphins leading by a score of 2-0. And coming off the pitch now is going to be Mamahadu Diallo. So Diallo coming off over to the trainer's table. And it'll be a free kick coming up here for CCNY as the clock starts now. And we get ready to get underway. So Diallo coming right back onto the pitch. And we're underway once again. Vendra. Beautiful feed now to Navarro. Navarro looking to cut inside a couple of Beaver defenders. He's not able to get past Signalitsky, though. And Lesniak will play the ball forward. Ball stolen away. Shot towards goal will be well over the top, and it'll be a free kick here coming up for CCNY. So I'll be careful. Got a couple of balls out here on the field. As the referee comes over, just plays that one out of bounds as ball in play. So we're underway once again at the CSI Soccer Complex. Trying to see if we could get an update of this CSI Brooklyn College women's soccer game, but no live stats or no live coverage coming out of Brooklyn College here this afternoon. So we'll see if we're able to get you an update on that women's score as the CSI women's soccer team also playing very strong soccer here in 2019. Both teams transitioning into Division II, and both teams having very strong years here in 2019. As that's Quintero playing the ball back now. Women's last game, a 3-0 loss to Montclair State University, and it was a game that Montclair State dominated statistically, but the Dolphins did well keeping the Redhawks off the scoreboard in the first half and really giving Montclair State, some fits and able to play well defensively. And, although they weren't able to put a lot of offensive pressure on Montclair State in that game, they did well, forcing Montclair State into halftime level and then just allowing 3 goals in that second half, including a late one, as the women's soccer team coming in with a record of 5-6 into today's game. 3 games remaining, all winnable games. Brooklyn College, John Jay, and NYU. As head coach Brittany Caceres looking to finish this year over 500, and certainly with a good opportunity here to do so, as we're going to have a whistle and a foul out on the field, and that's going to give the Dolphins now an opportunity for a free kick.
Stay in your line, Casper.
As we'll look and see here. So free kick here for the Dolphins. Beavers setting up a wall, 4 Beavers in front. Knocked away that time nicely by CCNY, and I believe that was Boubacar Jaite with the nice play, and standing in that wall, no pleasant feat, and Jaite doing a nice job knocking that ball away and preventing a Dolphin scoring opportunity. CCNY looking to attack now the Dolphin defense, as they're able to play that one inside. As foul knocked down, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul called on the Dolphins as Nicholas Carcutt taken down on the play, and this will lead to the best goal-scoring opportunity that the Beavers have had here this afternoon, as they will have a free kick opportunity really right in the center of the penalty area, just beyond the top. So the Dolphins will be forced to set a wall up in front, as we got 5 Dolphins in front and 2 off to the side, and a big opportunity here for Jaite as they try a short pass instead. They look to work the ball along the line. Instead, it's going to roll out of bounds, and it'll be a free kick coming up here for the Dolphins. And Bearcats not really making the Beavers, not really making the most of that scoring opportunity, as they had an opportunity to play that one towards goal. Instead, they look to play it wide in a play that really never developed. And the Dolphins able to escape what was probably the best Beaver scoring opportunity so far here this afternoon. Nice play that time by the Dolphins to steal the ball away. They feed that one and over to Navarro, and said he's not able to maintain possession. And foul looking to play the ball forward. And it's Carcutt. Carcutt looking to chip that ball in, but Lehman will be there. He'll roll it back to Carlucci as he kicked that one right off of Boubacar Jaite, and Jaite shake it up on the play as Carlucci was looking to just clear that ball, and Jaite took that one right in the stomach, and he's shaking up on the play, and he's down on the pitch, so we're going to have a little bit of a break in the action here, as that was a tough one to take in the stomach, as the officials stopping the clock now with 34 minutes, 38 seconds remaining here in this second half. That time Carlucci was just coming out, and he was really just looking to play that ball away, and Jaite knocked down on the play, and he shake it up, and he, also check into the game for the Dolphins. And Peterson will check into the game as well. Navarro, Campos, and Tenenkwai will all check out here for the Dolphins. So 3 substitutions here early in the second half is Jaite up on his feet. And he steps off to the side. So Ayuba Kamara will check into the game. Kamara, the 5'10" sophomore, is now the Dolphins look to play the ball deep down the field, as streaking in on the play is Lefkowitz, and Beavers do well to knock that ball away. Barry with the ball. Delano looking to break through, but so there to knock the ball away and get it over to Peterson. And now the Dolphins looking to counterattack. Long through ball that time is Dolphins looking to get that one in. As Salas with fresh legs looking to run through instead. Beavers able to play it away. Quintero in midfield. Dangerous pass that time. But a nice play that time by Navarro. So Navarro and Salas both with early touches after checking into the game for the Dolphins. Peterson. Peterson looking to turn away, surrounded by 3 Beavers. And they're able to come away with possession. Jimenez, but a better defensive play once again by the Dolphins. And that's really been the story here this afternoon when the Beavers have had their opportunities. The Dolphin defense has been very stout, and it really hasn't been an opportunity where the Beavers were able to get that finishing touch on goal. As they're going to have another golden opportunity here on a free kick, and once again they choose the short pass and then a kick by Carcutt, who really didn't get anything on it, and Carucci there to make an easy save, and that's the second time here really through 13 minutes as that ball stolen away. Lefkowitz coming all the way through. And Lesiak there to make the play as Lefkowitz could smell that opportunity. And it took a good alert play and goal by Lesiak to knock that one away and prevent Phil from picking up his 3rd goal of the afternoon. Peterson long through ball. And Lesiak once again there to make the play. Kepa Lesiak, a 6'5" goalie from Poland, and he's really played well here this afternoon, and really couldn't fault him on either goal, and he's done a nice job keeping himself in position, not allowing rebounds, and he's shown a strong leg on the free kicks as well, as we're going to have a whistle and another foul on the Dolphins. Lots of fits and starts here to the second half, unlike the first half where we really pretty much played through the 45 without much of an interruption, and 6 fouls on each team in that first half, and it feels like we're getting near that already here in half number 2. Carcutt. Barry with the ball. Barry playing the ball back now over to Zielinski. Beavers looking to attack the Dolphin defense, but once again, Dolphins able to knock the ball away and play the ball back up defensively. And now they'll look to work the ball up the far side of the field. Nice play that time by the Beavers. Their best-looking counterattack here in the afternoon as they feed that ball ahead to Delano, but Carlucci coming out strong off of his line, knocking it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in here for the Beavers, but that time Christian Carlucci coming out and really breaking up what was the best-looking counterattack for the Beavers here this afternoon. Dolphins knock it out of bounds once again, so it'll be another throw-in opportunity here for CCNY. Ball played out now onto the near side of the field as the Beavers look to set up the attack, as that's Jimenez. They roll that ball forward, and Carlucci there to make the play, and CCNY been much more effective here offensively over the last couple of minutes and really have been putting pressure on that Dolphin defense and culminating with a couple of good opportunities at the net, but Carlucci there so far to keep them off the board. And Dolphins with a couple of goals early in this game, 2-0 before 13 minutes of play. But since then, the Beavers have done a nice job really slowing down the Dolphin attack. The Dolphins have had opportunities, but they have not yet been able to push across that 3rd goal. And now, over the last few minutes, CCNY has shown some offense. Quintero rolling the ball back now to Moran. Moran rolling it out to the side, and now the Dolphins looking to attack on the far side with a little bit of space. But the Beaver defense really toughening up a little bit. But Peterson that time looking to break his way through. He tackled hard from behind. Nothing called. And now the ball will be played back towards goal. And Lesiak will be there to play the ball for CCNY. Whistle on the play, and now the Beavers shaking up, and once again the clock stops with 28 minutes 52 seconds remaining. Not much of a flow here to this second half as so it'll be a clocking continuing to roll, and we're going to have a substitution as Boubacar Jaite will check back into the game. Boubacar took that hard kick on the clearance attempt from Christian Carlucci, but back up on his feet and ready to get back into play. And now we're going to have the officials stop the clock. So the clock stopped now with 28:22 remaining, and we'll wait for the officials' whistle to get underway once again. Not quite sure why the official has stopped the clock here, as all plays are up and we're ready to get underway. And here we go. Dolphins play the ball back, and Lesniak will play it now for the Beavers. Long play, headed away by Navarro. It looked like we had a handball on the Dolphins, and we did. And that's going to give CCNY another opportunity. And, you know, once again, they play it short, looking for Carcut. And the pass is going to be played out over to Barry, and his shot will go wide. And that's the third time here in the second half. This one a little bit further away, but the third time that the Beavers have really had free kick opportunities that were pretty much directly in the center of the net, and CCNY choosing to make short passes off of those free kick opportunities. And the first one they looked to play wide, and they really haven't ended up with any kind of offense off of any of those opportunities, two of which were really right on top of the penalty area. And sure, Beavers going to look back and wish they had made a little bit more of one of those opportunities. That and along with a counterattack here in the second half have really been their best opportunity, and here they come once again. Foul looking to play it forward. Instead, the Dolphins able to play it away and get it up forward to Peterson now. Peterson backing his way up and putting it across the center of the field to So. Now they're going to roll the ball back, play it out over to Vendra, who finds Quintero. They roll it back to Navarro as Dolphin playing keep away in the back now. And now play the ball down to Lefkowitz up the near side of the field. Lefkowitz, who's played another fabulous all-around game offensively and defensively for the Dolphins. Vendra rolling it out to Peterson. Peterson with some speed. Peterson drills that one well over the top and into the woods, all the way beyond the parking lot. So that time Peterson a little bit high with the shot. And it will be a free kick opportunity here coming up for CCNY. Patrick Longo will check back into the game, and he'll replace Chris Vendra. Vendra, another strong all-around game for the Dolphins, and Chris also had that beautiful assist on the second goal of the game by Philip Lefkowitz. Beavers playing that ball across the far side of the penalty area as the Dolphins look to pick up the offensive pressure here, but instead Carcutt looking to come away with the ball for the Beavers. He rolls it forward. He's looking for Jaita. But once again, the Dolphins come away with the ball as that's Navarro. Navarro back up over to So. So on the near side, looking for Peterson. Peterson lets the ball go through smartly over to Salas. Salas rolling it out over to Peterson. Peterson looking to create a little bit of space for himself. He's taken down in the penalty area, looking for a penalty that will not be called. Nice offensive move that time by Jamali Peterson, and he was taken down in the box, but the official not thinking it's enough to get the penalty, as that ball's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Dolphins. Wilson Quintero coming up to throw the ball in. So has the ball knocked away, and it's played there by Jimenez. Foul with the ball, but he loses it, and now So coming up now from his fullback position. Played it in front by Lefkowitz. Instead, it's going to be knocked away. Dolphins nearly got an opportunity, but instead it's Signalinski to knock the ball away. He tries for the long ball to Jaita, but instead Lehman will be there to play it for the Dolphins. Lehman over to Peterson. Peterson now rolling the ball back. Long crossing pass is going to be knocked away to Jimenez, and we're going to have another stoppage in play. As this time, Amadou Barry down on the pitch for the Dolphins with 23 minutes, 11 seconds remaining here in this second half. And the Dolphins leading by a score of 2-0. As we'll have a substitution coming up here for CCNY. Ayuba Kamara will check into the game for CCNY. And it looks like Amadou Barry will check out. Barry coming off the field. Amadou really playing a strong game for the Beavers here this afternoon. We've been calling his name all afternoon long, and a little shaken up on the play as he hobbles over to the sideline as the Beavers substitute once again. Lefkowitz playing the ball back, and now Lesiak will play the ball for CCNY as we get underway with just under 23 minutes remaining here in the second half. And CCNY really doing a good job staying right in this game. It's a 2-0 game, and we have a whistle. And now it'll be the Dolphins with the free kick. Longo. So, out over to Navarro. Navarro looking to roll the ball through, and it's going to be knocked away. And now the Dolphins looking to attack offensively once again, and it's going to roll out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in now for CCNY. Just midway through half number 2. No score here in the second half. 2-0 to score. Jaita. Carcutt. Beavers stringing passes together once again, but stringing them together as the Dolphins pushing them back. Beavers look to play the ball across the field. Instead, it'll be Peterson coming away with it once again as he's taken down from behind as Jamali knocked down twice, can't draw a foul. And here comes CCNY once again. Jimenez. Stolen away nicely there by Longo. Longo's pass knocked away by Carcutt. It'll roll out of bounds. Ball getting played into the center of the box. Played in and a shot towards goal, and Lesiak there to make the play. Lesiak with the ball. So in the middle of the field, looking to play the ball forward. Lefkowitz with a lot of room in front. He chips it in front, and Peterson kind of popped that one in the air, and Lesiak there to make the play for CCNY. Pass up to Jimenez. Jimenez looking to get the ball to Kamara. Instead, So will be there to make the play for the Dolphins. Carroll rolling it across now to So. So with a lot of room. So with space. So breaking in on goal. And his shot gets knocked wide as time the defense kind of opened up, and So able to break in and had a lot of room. The shot gets knocked wide, and it will result in a corner kick here for the Dolphins. Dolphins still maintain their 2-0 lead.
Stepping into the field for CSI Dolphins, number 7, Carlos Montesinos.
Carlos Montesinos will check into the game. And he'll replace Jamali Peterson. Peterson, a strong game here this afternoon, and a couple of big challenges in the second half, taken down in the box and outside. Couldn't get the call as Lefkowitz's corner kick, a little bit too close to the net that time. And Lesiak there to make the play for the Beavers. Navarro heading that one up in the air. Onto the foot of Montesinos, who just checked in. He had a strong first half. Beautiful through ball that time. It's the ball rolling towards the line and knocked out of bounds, and it will result in a free kick now for CCNY. Dolphins able to pick up a goal less than a minute into the game, and then Lefkowitz was able to follow up with his second goal, and Dolphins led this one by a score of 2-0 less than 12 minutes into this contest, but since that time, no scoring for either team, and CCNY really playing well here in this second half, and really have prevented the Dolphins from getting those big scoring opportunities and been able to generate a little bit of pressure on their own. But the Dolphin defense holding strong and getting good, strong play and goal by Christian Carucci. And they've been able to hold on to this 2-0 lead. Lesiak playing it up. Quintero able to steal it away. Quintero able to beat two Beavers on the play, and now it's So playing it in the middle of the field. So a long pass all the way across now to Salas. Salas with space. Salas trying to play it in front. It's going to be knocked out of bounds that time. I believe that was Augustin knocking that one out. And that will result in another corner kick here for the Dolphins, their 7th of the afternoon, their 2nd of the second half. Nice ball in front, a couple of Dolphins there, but a little bit too deep that time as Lefkowitz very tight in towards goal, able to head it, but it went off the side of the net, and it will result now in a free kick for CCNY with just over 17 minutes remaining here in the second half. Dolphins will be back in action as they'll play this Wednesday afternoon on the road against John Jay. Then next Saturday at the CSI Soccer Complex against Baruch as the road team before they finish off the season on the road against Felician College. That game to take place in Rutherford, New Jersey, a week from Monday at 7:30. A week from Wednesday, I should say, as the Beavers now looking to attack once again for Dolphins. That time surrounding foul, and now Lefkowitz with the ball. Lefkowitz unable to get past Arcelius, and now it's Carcut with the ball. Carcut over to Jaita. As down on the pitch is Baba Fall still for CCNY. As that ball is going to be knocked out of bounds. And it'll be a throw-in opportunity here coming up for the Dolphins. Free kick opportunity here coming up, as it looks like they'll just return the ball to the Dolphins and we'll get back underway. Clock continuing to run here. 15 minutes, 25 seconds remaining here in this second half. Dolphins looking for that big third goal to open up the lead. The Beavers looking for that big counter opportunity, as they've been able to stay in this one throughout the second half and really just one play away from getting back in the game. Nice feed that time ahead to Salas. Salas with a blast that just went over the crossbar. You could see the space that he had and the idea, but he just put that one up over the top. So that might have been the best scoring opportunity for the Dolphins in this second half. Certainly the best since that early header, really right out of the box for the Dolphins coming off a halftime, as the Beavers have really done a nice job really slowing down this Dolphin attack here in the second half, while at the same time still managing to get themselves a couple of opportunities down on the Dolphin side of the field, as Montesinos comes away with possession of the ball but unable to maintain it. And now it's Carcutt. Carcutt has that ball stolen away and played ahead to Lefkowitz. A beautiful feed. I think that was Montesinos, but the linesman's flag went up right away for the offsides.
Thank you.
Under 14 minutes remaining now in the game. Dolphins still holding on to that 2-0 lead.
Just us? 5.
As the Beavers look to play the ball up the far side of the field, but Longo able to come away with possession for the Dolphins once again. He looked to feed that one ahead to Carroll, but it'll be a throw-in for CCNY. Carcutt. Stolen away by So. Lefkowitz. Feet ahead. Cut out by Carcutt for the Beavers once again. So coming back and knocking that ball away in midfield, and now Lehman for the Dolphins. That time Salas getting called for the offsides, as Salas that time a couple of yards ahead of the play. The Dolphins flag for the offsides once again, and it'll be a free kick opportunity coming up here for CCNY as they roll it back towards goal, and now Navarez comes out to pick it up and play it ahead to Carcutt. Navarez, fight for the ball. Jaita has it stolen away by Navarro. Navarro, a nice idea that time, looking to get it to Salas in the center of the field, but nice defensive play by the Beavers, and gonna have a whistle on the play, and it'll be the Dolphins now with the free kick, or the Beavers, I should say. Carcutt. Carcutt looking to roll the ball through. Play to Jaita. Navarez. Jaita looking to get the ball back. Quintero able to knock it away momentarily. And now it's going to be a free kick here, as Longo trying to take the free kick quickly. But enough interference run that time by the Beavers, so the Dolphins will slow it down and take the free kick. Free kick played up now by Lehman. He gets it up over to Longo. Carroll throwing the ball back up over to So. Now the Dolphins work the ball up the near side. It's Quintero. Quintero looking to power his way toward the box. A beautiful feed up to Salas, but once again, the Dolphins called for the offside. So second offsides in a row for Salas, and the Dolphins will turn over possession. And it'll be a free kick opportunity here coming up for the Beavers. Clock continuing to wind down. We're now under 11 minutes to go in this second half. Ball played back to Lesniak. He'll play the ball all the way up the near side looking for Jimenez, but that pass a little bit too far ahead. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in coming up here for the Dolphins.
Coming out is number 16. Philip Lefkowitz.
So Phil Lefkowitz coming to the sideline. Another MVP-type performance for Phil. 2 goals and numerous opportunities, both for himself and creating opportunities for others, as well as a few good defensive plays. As it's Padutsky coming into the game and immediately powering his way towards goal, but Lesiak there to make the play and play it forward out over the Carcut. Immediate impact by Zakhar Padutsky. And now it's Longo. Longo rolling it out to Montesinos, back to Longo. And now it'll be Lehman. Montesinos rolling the ball out on the far side. Dolphins attacking in toward the penalty area once again. They center it in front, and that shot glances off the crossbar and out of bounds. So it'll be a free kick opportunity here coming up for CCNY as Dolphins turning up the offensive pressure, and we'll have another substitution as Jonathan Villamar will get an opportunity to hit the pitch for a little bit, and he'll replace Wilson Quintero. Another strong game for Wilson here this afternoon. Very solid on the defensive side. The Dolphins have been very solid defensively all afternoon. CCNY credited with just 2 shots on goal. Officially, Christian Carucci making the play on both of them, and Carucci a strong game in goal here for CSI here this afternoon. Jaita rolling the ball across now. Beavers looking to set up now the Carcut. Played on the far side of the field, and now the Beavers looking to attack the midfield line. Carcut rolling it forward. Jaita, he looked to play the ball through, but a couple of Beavers closing in on Carucci, but he said about play it easily, and now it's Longo. So in the center of the field. So rolling it through, looking to get that one in. As once again, that's Padutsky breaking in towards goal. And now the Beavers bringing the ball up once again. Navarez looking to play the ball through. Instead, it's going to be stolen away by Montesinos. Montesinos chipping the ball forward as the flag went up right away from the official as Carroll was looking to work his way in. Asante will be called, however, for the offsides. Clock continuing to wind down, just over 7 minutes remaining. Dolphins continuing to pitch a shutout here, leading by a score of 2-0. Beavers had gotten some attacks in the middle of the second half, but the last couple of minutes have really been a lot of pressure by the Dolphins. It's Salas with a little space. Salas looking to turn into the penalty area. Salas looking to spin his way past 3 Beavers, still able to maintain possession. Now looking to play it forward, but not able to complete the give and go that time as Longo as he kind of shanked that one in, and it went over the goal line and out of bounds. So that will lead to a free kick opportunity here, and another couple of substitutions here for CCNY is Mustafa Solane and Ronald Puka will check into the game. Darko DeLeo will check out. Donko also having a very strong game. It's really been a real strong game here this afternoon. Both teams playing very well, and when the Dolphins got out and they scored those couple of goals quickly, you could see, or you thought, that maybe they would be able to pull out in front, but instead, you got to give the Beavers a lot of credit. They really hung in there and really forced the Dolphins to work all afternoon long, and Dolphins continuing to press forward and continuing to look for that third goal, but still unable to find it, as they'll have an opportunity now to throw the ball in. So with the ball. Another strong game for So. He rolls the ball back out, and now it's Longo in the center of the field. Villamar has the ball knocked out of bounds, and once again it'll be a throw-in for the Dolphins. Now inside of 5 minutes remaining here in this second half. Montesinos, beautiful through ball, but the flag goes up, and the offside's called once again, and boy, it feels like the 6th or 7th offsides for the Dolphins here in the second half. Beavers playing the ball back. Now Carcutt with the ball. Carcutt in the center of the field. Jaita now rolling the ball out onto the near side, and a little bit of space now for Solane. But once again, the Dolphins coming back defensively to make the play. Nice looking run that time, but instead Navarez able to come away with the ball. So fighting for possession. 4 players converge, and now Longo chipping it to Montesinos, but Montesinos' clearing pass is knocked away. So with the ball, Dolphins looking for a little bit of space now. Salas looking to break into the penalty area. Salas works his way inside. Salas centers it in front. The shot to Montesinos. And the goal. Nice play that time for the CSI Dolphins as they're able to work that ball in front, and Carlos Montesinos able to drill that one in top. And, it had been since the 13th minute of the first half since the Dolphins got on the scoreboard, but Montesinos checks into the second half, and he's able to drill that one into the back of the net to give the Dolphins the goal and really close this one out now as the Dolphins take a 3-0 lead. For Carlos, that's going to be his 4th goal of the year, and the Dolphins now lead 3-0 with 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Salas with credit for the assist, and Brenly has really played very strong since checking into this game in the second half. He's been all over the field. He's created opportunities, and that one a beautiful play getting the ball to Montesinos, and the Dolphins with 3 goals on the afternoon, and all 3 have been nice goals.
Number 3, Joe Albanese, and number 15, Joe Boella. Stepped out of the field, number 11, Ryan Lehman.
So Dolphins with a couple of late substitutions here with 2 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in this one. The linesman's flag up, and the Dolphins called for the offsides. So with their win this afternoon, the Dolphins are going to up their record to 7-5-1 as they're looking to pitch the shutout here in the final 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. And their next contest will be against John Jay this Wednesday afternoon at 3:30, and then the announcement made this afternoon, when we got the word at least, the game against Baruch College will be here at the CSI Soccer Complex. Baruch, the home team. That game to take place next Saturday as the Dolphins knock that one up front. It's going to roll across the goal line, and Montesinos will be over there to play it. Dolphins will then close out the regular season against Felician College, and Dolphins able to get another late goal as they kind of tip that one into the net. as they get a late goal to break this one open and now lead by a score of 4-0. Is at time the Dolphins just continue to press forward and press forward and press forward, and that time the Beavers a little bit careless on the defensive end, just giving the Dolphins a little bit too much space. Dolphins able to take advantage of it, and they're going to win their final regular season home game by a score of 4-0 if the Beavers can hold them off the scoreboard for the final minute 43.
Scored by number 2, Brenny Salas, assisted by number 7, Carlos Montesino.
So Salas will get credit for the goal, a goal and assist for Brenly since checking into the game, and Montesinos picking up the assist. So it was Montesinos from Salas. Now it's Salas from Montesinos. 2 late goals for the Dolphins. Here in half number 2, they double the score up, and they lead by a score of 4-0 as we approach the 90th minute of play here this afternoon. Dolphins knocked that ball out of bounds. So the Dolphins and the Beavers, long history between these two teams, and the Dolphins will win their final meeting within the CUNYAC Conference as they lead by a score of 4-0 as Dolphins continue to press here in the final 30 seconds, and the Beavers looking for an opportunity perhaps to get on the scoreboard. Nice chip ahead as that ball is played by Porcar, but that ball is going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick. Let's see if the ball can get in play in time. 15 seconds remaining in the game. Second corner for the Beavers here this afternoon.
8, 7, 6.
6 seconds remaining. Beavers looking to put it in play. They're able to chip it in, but they're going to knock it away as the Beavers, once again, not able to put much together on that set piece, and that's going to do it. The College of Staten Island is going to improve their record to 7-5-1 as they're going to pitch a shutout here this afternoon behind the goaltending of Christian Carucci as they beat the CCNY Beavers here this afternoon by a final score of 4-0. So nice win here for the Dolphins as they're able to wrap up their regular season home schedule here this afternoon, and not many home games this year for the Dolphins as they just had 5 on the regular season schedule. Dolphins will finish their home record 4-1 on the year. Their 1 lone loss, a 1-goal loss at a very good game against Concordia back on September 11th. So Dolphins up their record to 7-5-1 as they go on to win here by a final score of 4-0, and that's going to take us into 3 games remaining here in the season for the Dolphins. No postseason appearance this year for CSI as both teams come out and shake hands. Really a strong game played by the Beavers here this afternoon. They came out with a really solid effort. They fell behind in the first minute, and we mentioned before, by the time we were less than 13 minutes into the game, the Dolphins had led by a score of 2-0, but it would be till there was just a couple of minutes remaining into the game before the Dolphins would score again, and now the Dolphins were able to escape with a victory, up their record to 7-5-1 as they defeat CCNY by a final score of 4-0. So that's going to wrap things up here from the CSI Soccer Complex. Joe Massera and my good buddy Joe Foreman, Samantha Flecker, providing us all the stats and the info. Thanks for joining us. Once again, the final score, the College of Staten Island 4, TCNY 0. Don't forget to join us next time as you've been watching men's soccer coverage on your voice of everything CSI Sports, CSI Sportsnet, CSIDolphins.com.